So one of them came and decided to talk to me. At first, I was very afraid and a bit hesitant to respond, but my friend looked me assuredly, so I gave in and we talked. We talked and he asked my account number and I gave him because he said he's not that kind of a person who beats around the bush. He wired me $3,000 immediately. When I saw the money at first, my hands were shaking because it felt like a dream. But I quickly compacted myself so as not to fall my hands in front of my clients. He then said that we should go over to his place. When we got to his place, I was about taking off my clothes when he spotted me, when he stopped me. He said we were not going to have sex. So I was like, ha, then what did you bring me here for? He said that he said something that made chills run down my spine. He said that he and two of his friends are going to poo and that I should just eat their poo and bathe with their urine while they whip my bum bum. At first, at that instant, I was mute. I wanted to reject the offer, but then I remembered my sick brother at the verge of death and also the instructions my friends gave me not to reject or object to whatever my clients asked me to do. So I reluctantly agreed. He and his friend pulled and started throwing the poo at me, forcing me to eat all of them. They did worse than what they told me earlier. They also asked me to bathe and drink their urine. They flogged me with strong cane, leaving bruises and blood all over my body. They insulted me as they do so. Then at last, the last straw that broke the camel's back was that after everything in my weak state, they brought out two big snakes from a bag and asked me to sleep with them. Immediately I saw these snakes, I fainted. When I eventually gained consciousness, I find myself in the hospital with all the wicked friends that introduced me to those evil men around me. They told me they found me unconscious at the lodge gates that night. I blamed them so much and told them all that happened to me. Then they told me that this was one of the nasty things they do to maintain their extravagant lifestyles. That it's up to me to continue or not. I told them, God forbid that I cannot continue with it. I found out that my phone was safe with me because they dropped the bag it was in with me at the gate. I quickly took out my phone from my bag and called up my father to inform him that I am sending the money over to them. It was just 300,000 for the surgery. My dad was very happy, but then asked me where I got the money from. I told him I would explain later that I would send him 1 million naira, which would cover up for both the surgery, the surgery and the treatment after surgery, and the rest will be able to be used to care for the family. My dad thanked me and I sent him the money. After everything that happened, my life has never remained the same. I now feel evil presence all around me. I have lost my peace of mind, and I used to dream of seeing those snakes pursuing me. I am in a deep trouble. Please help me. What should I do?